Hola! Today we are going to talk about personal pronouns in Spanish. We have learned some of them, but today we are going to learn all of them, okay? Let's review the ones that you already know. Yo or yo. You can pronounce yo or yo. Means I. Tú means you, but remember, you're going to use tú when you're talking to somebody that you are familiar with, or a family member, or somebody of the same age, okay? Él, with an accent mark, means he. Ella means she. You can say ella or ella. Usted also means you. Remember we had this discussion before? You have you, tú, and you have you, usted. It can also be written with ud, okay? And they both mean the same. They both mean you, but this one is informal and this one is formal. When are you going to use usted? When you're talking to somebody that is much older than you, or somebody that you need to show respect, or you don't know. Nosotros means we, but we also have nosotras. So how can we use them? Well, nosotros we are going to use when you're talking about we, only boys speaking, or when you're talking about a mix of gender. So let's imagine, I'm a girl and I'm talking about myself and my husband, so I'm going to use nosotros because here in this situation I have a mix of gender. But if my husband is talking about himself and his friends, he's also going to use nosotros because it's only boys. So that would be the masculine form of we, or when you have a mix of gender. How about nosotras? Nosotras you are going to use when you say we and there are only girls involved. Only the girls are saying, like when I'm talking about myself and my friends, I'm going to use nosotras, okay? Ustedes means you all or you guys. And you're going to use ustedes when you're talking to more than one person. So let's go back here. If you're talking to one person only, you have the option to use tú or usted. Okay, if I say, hey, you, and I'm talking to one person. But if I'm talking to more than one person, like if as a teacher I'm talking to all my students, I'm going to use ustedes, which means you all or you guys. There is another version of ustedes that also means you all or you guys, which is vosotros or vosotras, but it's only used in Spain, so we are not going to see it, okay? And finally, we have ellos, ellas. You can say ellos or ellas. Both pronunciation are correct. That means they, okay? So again, we go back to masculine and feminine. How can we tell them apart? Well, if you're talking about only boys, you use ellos. Or if you're talking about boys and girls together, you're going to use ellos. But if you're talking about girls, only girls, you say ellas. Okay, so let's use these examples and figure out which pronoun we would use in each situation. So let's see number one. Look at this girl here. Let's call her Maria, okay? Maria is talking about these two guys here. So here we have a situation of a mix of gender. In English, you would say like they, but remember you have a boy and a girl together. So you say ellos. So that would be the pronoun. Now here, Maria is talking to a girl and they seem to have the same age. So I would use informal. So she might be using tú, you. Here, Maria is talking about herself, so she needs to use yo or yo. Number 4, she's talking to somebody which looks much older than her, so she needs to show respect, so she cannot use tú, she needs to use usted. And now Maria is talking about herself and her friends, so they are all girls, she should use nosotras. And number 6, she's talking about two girls, Okay, no boys involved, so should be they, but the feminine they. Ellas. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Make sure you review this one more time if necessary. Gracias.